Assalamu alaikum. Okay. Uh, today we are today we are going to trade either Uber or AMD. I'm going to make the decision after checking the volume profiles and finding out the important levels. The reason for choosing the two of them, SMCI is a good trade as well. CRWD is good as well. CRWD moves a lot. So first let's check if they. But these two are relatively safer, and I've traded them before. AMD and Uber both had earnings day. AMD EPS and revenue beat with strong data center growth, but warned of 1.5 billion revenue hit in 2025 from AI chip export controls to China. And Uber is minus 4.5%. Top line and gross bookings light. Today is 7th of May, and inshallah, we might have a successful day in trading. Uh, I shouldn't have done that. This is the Go charting website, the one that we have been using nowadays. Let's make this slightly bigger. Let's use all of this data. Let's try to find volume profile. Let's look at the volume profile. So the most important level is 72 for Uber, and the next most important coming in at 77. This area is outside of value area high. We're seeing a volume spike, a volume drop down starting from the 80 price level, and finally it drops off at maybe 82 to 84 area. So this is, I think, a recognized resistance based on these levels here. 1, 2. 82 would be, I think, considered an area of support or resistance depending on how the stock moves. If it breaks this level and holds, then I guess it's a short. So Uber is pretty straightforward. The important level today would be 82. AMD, on the other hand, let's look at AMD. Since AMD is coming here, why is the graph moving like this? Moving here. After it broke down, this support. Yeah, let's consider from the move here. AMD is trading at 99.79. The value area low is at 96.5. The volume falls maybe somewhere around this area, so this would be considered our support. I'm seeing a lot of pivots here. So 97 would be an area of support, and I think 101, 102 would be an area of resistance based on the consolidation level here. EMA is down below at 96. So AMD would be mm, both AMD and Uber are nice today. Let's look at the pre-market movements. Let's 30. Let's look at show extended trading hours. So sideways consolidation from 99 to 100. 102, I think, is the level you have determined as a high resistance area. And the volume has gone there and spiked all the way down. Interesting, very interesting. Mm, So let's go back to one day again. Let's, yeah, sorry. I think one of the important levels is 96. Why? Because it's pivots. You can see. I think I'll mark 97 as important. One day. I have the trading view shortcuts in my head. Alt X and show interval. We are going to mark this as volume. हाँ GMA कर दिया. Plus previous plus pivots. नहीं मतलब शुरू नहीं किया, तैयारी कर रहा हूँ. Value area low plus pivots. I think this can be our 100% area. I don't think the level should be breaking below this 97 level. Yeah. And our highest is I think this the area above this consolidation, the one where it hit and turned. So 102 is our highest for the day. 102 is our highest for the day. Alt X. So this would be our volume drop plus above this level the volume drops. I don't know how to write it. Plus pivots, right? So that adds more credibility to this level. 102. I think this is also our 100% area or 80% area. I need to define values, that what does 80% mean or what does 100% mean when I'm looking or when I'm trading. A line, it's black. I don't want it to be black. I want it to be gray, you know. Okay. The stock needs to move between these two levels, 97 and 101. That is what my analysis is saying, because it has consolidated in this area before and it might continue consolidation in this area further now that it has touched. Even yesterday, this area acted as support. So, this is important as well. Plus, yes, today's lowest. Even that holds some meaning. Even this area can act as support. The 99 area can act as very good support. Right. Let's go with AMD. Uber is nice as well. Uber can be traded, no doubt. But let's go with AMD. Uber this area, and I think this area continue to be important. If Uber breaks, that would be very nice. I do not know which among the two is better to trade. Uber can be really nice. AMD can be really nice as well. Both have moves. I think I might need to be a little bit more patient on AMD. I might see a little less wild swing. Did the scale get inverted or something? Reset X scale. This is supposed to. Not that any of this is important. Let's go on the 1 hour and try to find, or let's go on 30 minutes and try to find the important levels volume wise. Oh, let's go to regular trading hours. And let's try to figure out the important levels for today. Is AMD, right? Hmm. I think let's start considering from here. Yeah, let's start considering from here. We have determined 102 is important, and we have determined 97 is important. Interestingly, the price movement is somewhere between these two, which is, and it's at the POC at 99. 99, I think, is yesterday's close as well. So let's mark yesterday's. No, okay, thank God. Yesterday's. Yesterday's close. I need a solid plan for AMD if I'm going to trade AMD. Or should I trade Uber? Uber is a lot more clear, straightforward kind of trade. You know exactly what you're looking for. Regardless, today will be a learning experience. AMD is slightly more liquid, so that is better as well. Slightly more ATR. Let's go with AMD. I'm confident on AMD. Let's make money in AMD today. You must be confident. Again, let's look at extended trading hours. Let's try to analyze AMD's movement. Hmm. Suggesting uh, max vol. That because we saw it doing max volume in this area. It's doing a lot of volume in this area, even in the regular trading hours. Short down might try to hold above this level. If it does not, it goes down to 797 and then tries to hold. Okay. Okay. If it goes down to 102 first, then it might struggle at the 102 level and then break through, or it might completely fall down here. Based on what we are seeing in the pre-market, there is clear opposition from the. Let's switch to imbalance now. Let's try to develop a plan. Let's. Where is save to cloud default layout? The layout of the champions. Why is it doing this? I can't. Block size 50. Block size 50 is too much. No, we are going for AMD. I guess block size 50 is too much. Uh, 10. Okay. Even 10 is too much. 5. 5 looks fine. 5. Right. This is 6th May. Heavy selling getting absorbed. Supposed to make it one. Am I recording? Yeah, okay, I'm recording. Mm, this is the post market. Uh, The stock market opened here. Delta was very green, very bullish, very demure, aggressive delta, which was clearly absorbed. Delta continues to remain aggressive. So in the pre-market, we are seeing that the delta is the aggressive delta is slightly growing, but the price is being held. And in this, we were seeing that the buyers are becoming more and more aggressive, but the price is falling. So our 102 logic holds. No way, the markings we made on the candlestick graph will not be visible here. I forgot about that. Candlestick chart. AMD. What is the point of me making all of those markings if it's going to disappear? Don't tell me it actually did not save any of the. Go charting is kind of shit, man. I won't lie. Okay, the most important level is 102. Alt X. Grouping. What is the point of having two different layouts if this is going to happen? Mm. 100 to 97. 102 is, I don't remember what it was, but 100%. 97. No point in, I think, making a marking here because it'll go away anyway. Let's switch back to default layout. I think you should always use Control S here. So let's do that. Let's switch to candlestick here. Switch to regular trading hours. I think I switched to candlestick, bro. There's no need for me to zoom in. 102 is important. Um, 100%, and 97 is 100%. A lot of volume was done at yesterday's close, which is 98. I think 99 is, yeah. Alt X, this is 80%. If I'm not sure, I'm sorry, if I'm not wrong, it was 80%, right? Because yeah, I think it was 80%. Why? Because there was a whole lot of volume done in this specific area. There was a lot of volume done here. So it either supports this, then goes to this, or it resists this and then falls. Right. So this is what we are expecting. Yeah. Let's go back to imbalance. Let's zoom in. 5. 5 I think is the best. Maad, remember to click in all the right places. Do not randomly click here and there. Be careful. Do well. Why do I have Dash open? I'll be placing orders on Dash. Where can I see volume? Volume, I think to see volume, I need to go here. I'll open 1 minute here as well. Okay. And we are good. We are golden. We are scared. Let's do the news in the meantime. I need to do something to watch the SPX as well. So in the 1 minute graph, as you can see here, it is trying to bounce off of this level very nicely. Let me mark the levels here as well. Let's make the volume profile disappear. I can't even multi-select the lines in this row. Clone, hide, appearance. Sync and layout, no? Achha, it'll only sync there. Wow. Thank you very much. Very much. Thank you. I hope saving this does makes a difference. Candlestick chart. I think it's supposed to save layouts and this and that. So let's try to load in the default layout. Yeah, the markings are there. Okay, I think I'm getting the hang of this thing. But it won't be, it'll be a candlestick with So I think this is our only trading plan. That let's do news in the meantime. We have 6 minutes. Let's quickly take a look at the news. AMD daily equity news. AMD and Disney gain after earnings. SMCI and Uber fall. Okay, then I think we should try and trade bullish. I don't know. NVO cuts outlook. CRWD cuts workforce. US futures ahead in central banks. The highlight is the FOMC policy announcement preview below, and elsewhere the BCB is expected to hike rates by 50 bps to 14.75%. In energy, the API's weekly inventory data reportedly showed headline crude stocks drawing down by a deeper than expected minus 4.5 million BBLS. Cushing drawings by minus 0.85 million BBLS distillates posting a surprised build of plus 2.2 million BBLS. I don't know what they're talking about. Preview FOMC policy announcement. The Federal Reserve is expected to keep rates steady at 4.25 to 4.5%. No updated economic projections will be released. These are next due in June. Markets currently assign only a 2% chance of a 25 BPS rate cut at this meeting, with 75 BPS of easing priced in by year end. Attention will be on Fed's commentary regarding the economic impact of the recent US tariffs and any guidance offered. The central bank is expected to maintain its wait and see stance as it monitors how tariffs affect economic data. Following the stronger than expected April jobs report, Goldman Sachs and Barclays delayed their expected rate cuts to July from June, while Citi, which initially forecast 25 BPS cut, now expects a cut to begin in June. Broker moves. AMD upgraded, Marvel downgraded. So I think let's stick with AMD being our major mover today. There has been some trade talks going on between US and China, which is very interesting. Shows some positivity. Mm, that is all in the news. So we will. I need to. Wait, it's not listening to the. It's not syncing. Ah, that's because it's not open. This is not. This is ATH. Now it should work. Yeah, okay, now it's working. We'll switch back to regular trading hours in some time. Anyway, this is all the interesting news that we are concerned with. Aggressive delta pushing the price down. Zero buy liquidity, all sell liquidity that immediately push the price down. Let me see if my hotkey is alive. Yeah, my hotkey is alive. Just a reminder that only move when you see something you are sure of today. Only move when you feel like, okay, this makes sense to me. Take good risk reward opportunity setups and trade according to those. Move when things make sense to you, okay? Equal level of buying and selling, but the buyers were absorbed, showing some selling pressure at 100.7. The market has opened. It's 4:30. Go charting is not any better when it comes to buying. It was already shot down from 102. It went till 103. What exactly happened here? Not something we can comprehend for sure. Okay, at 12.5 going. Okay, fair enough. Let's go with 12.5. 102 was supposed to be a resistance level, so let's drop these two. Let's watch the behavior. Mama, door please close करके please जाए ना. Very aggressive delta. I expect the price to come down, retest something, and then you will try again. I was 1791, 1745. 102 was my. Actually, let's wait. Let's wait. The price fell and instantly recovered. Let's wait. Are you seeing anything concrete, Ahmad? Are you seeing any level of buying? I'm seeing sellers get absorbed, but I'm also seeing buyers get absorbed. And this area had a lot of buyers getting absorbed, but also it was inside the value area high. Was this a retest? Did I miss the retest? Interestingly, I'm seeing buyers get absorbed inside the value area high again. Very aggressive buying at this level. 103.5. Buyers were aggressively, all of them were absorbed. Do I take a shot again? Let's because buyers are very aggressively held down. There was a bounce from the viewer, but okay. My heart will jump out of my chest. I'm seeing sellers get absorbed. Um, so I guess we are plus $8. Wait, Mad, what happened? It's okay, calm down. Sellers were absorbed at this level. 104 is where we saw sellers. Let's see if sellers are absorbed at this level again. That would give us a slightly bullish motivation. Let's reduce our size to 10. We're seeing sellers getting absorbed again. Sellers are being absorbed right on the 102. Let's see if it closes above 102 or it closes below 102. Closed below 102. Let's keep an eye on the price. Are we seeing buyers get absorbed below 102? Yup, saw that once. Let's go short again. Let's go short some more. Okay, nice. Sellers broke the level. Sellers broke the level, and I think nice, nice. We might see buyers come in here, so I will drop 50% here. Don't I place an order for 40 shares? Don't tell me they only give. Yeah, okay. Let's drop this. Let's drop this to my heart will go crazy. 1840. So we made 50. We made $50, mashallah. We made 50. Let's go. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. I could have made more, but my heart is just dying. My heart is dying. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's stop trading. I'll need to watch my tape again. Inshallah, see you tomorrow. I'm recording again because I might be going live. Let's switch to Why is this not showing anything? Let's just click here. It must have been showing there only, but I didn't know. The moves certainly have become smaller, no doubt. Delta is very aggressively negative, almost minus 1 mil. So the selling was nothing to scoff at. I don't think it's enough for the 97 level to hold or show any kind of support. We might want to see an aggressive level of buying it as well. And if we don't, we might. For example, we saw. Actually, we're still seeing buyers get dissolved. No, okay, sorry, buyers were aggressive here. Yeah, okay. Buyers were strong here. Yeah, buyers are showing strength, but nothing too crazy. Delta was very green here. I feel like if you get some time to think, you can make better trades. Will the move be sudden or will it take some time? Because I'm expecting a bounce off of 97. 97.8, I don't know. Okay, it moved from 97.8 to 98.5. That's almost a dollar. But that's not the trade that I'm invested in. Let me just check again if I'm recording. I am recording. So we'll be patient. We'll patiently watch this. We will. Okay, it's not stopping whatsoever. Where is the point of control here? It's in this area, in the 99 area. It consolidated between 98 and 99 for quite some time, is what I'm seeing. 98 and 99. Yeah, this area. Then it decided to spike up and then finally drop down. So this move was a fake out, naturally. We don't expect to see any liquid movement here like this. We don't expect the price to, like, you can take a short here and maybe put your SL here. That would have been nice. 99.2 to 98, 97 as well. Maybe it recovers to 99 once again. Goes test. There might be some level of consolidation now. Oh, beautiful fall. I only want to take the trade that I'm most sure about. You can't be 100% sure, but oh, this graph is doing weird activities. Right below the 98.5 level. How much was the liquidity? There still was liquidity. Point of control shifted from 98 to 98.25. That's 25 cents. Nothing to suggest that any area needs to be retested. All of the values are being tested well. Nice. closed above the 98.1 level where the consolidation was happening. We are seeing sellers get absorbed. But again, I want to see. But in that much aggression, there is not enough aggression for the sellers to be overwhelmed, so to speak. If that cannot happen, then I want to get the best entry possible. That is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the sellers need to be to overwhelm 1.13 million delta. It's no joke. The sellers had the opening hand. They had a strong opening hand. The hand was maintained throughout the day. Right. So what I am looking for is something different. It might make it all the way to 99 where it might get retested and then fall. That is one of the things that can happen. We saw sellers get absorbed again. Buyers aggressively push. Sellers were absorbed in the previous candle as well. The entire candle, very nice rally. Okay, now let's see what happens. Now should be interesting. It was lifted off of 97.6. I was expecting 97 to be the important level, but it was lifted off 97.6. I do not know what that means. Does that mean buying strength? Is that what it means? I want to see the delta. Okay, very aggressive buying delta. Actually, this might give me a good short. The reason why I want to go for a short is because the buying delta is not as aggressive as the selling delta. Selling delta is minus 73.66, minus 64.03. The strongest buying delta that has come is 38.51, 31.85. There is no strength in the aggression behind this move. And how strong is the absorption becomes the next important question. We are seeing an absorption of 20k. Right. We're seeing, where is this? I'm gonna look at this candle. Yeah, minus 25k was absorbed. 3k. Sellers were absorbed again. Sellers were absorbed. Sellers were absorbed. So we're seeing heavy absorption in this area. If this level is held, if 98.5 is held in this candle, I might go long. I might go long. If I see another strong absorption, I might go long. But again, delta is not suggesting it can fall below 98.5. Should I put my SL at? I pressed 4 times. Did I get 4 entries? How many entries did I get? Okay, I got 5 entries. Let's put our SL. Okay, one disadvantage of trading like this is that I cannot use SLs properly. यार मर क्यों गया ये? 1849. We scalped a quick position 1849. How much was it before? I don't remember. But anyway, we started seeing selling pressure come in way too soon. It's to be expected, right? But I'm seeing selling pressure on aggressive delta. So buyers were absorbed at this level. No, buyers are not strong. Buyers are not strong. I'll close this. I will try again tomorrow. I need to add this in the video, huh? Okay, Masalama.